Yo, what's good with everybody? I made cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars because I'm nice and all that, but we already know that. Enough about me, let's get to y'all, right? So this is for the Pisces energy, the Pisces collective, the cross watchers included. You're all welcome to be here, you know? It's a safe place. We're going to set it off, y'all, with the sun energy, the sun card. With this sun, all right, before I even, let me show you the whole picture that I got out here. That's the sun card. We got the tower out here. The sun from the alchemy deck, by the way, oracle card. We got the tower out here. We got the queen of swords out here. Yes, very unique deck right here. It's probably like my second time using this deck, and I'm falling in love with it. I ain't gonna hold you. We got the knight of cups in reverse, though. Knight of cups in reverse. So this is what this is showing me, y'all. First, starting it off with the sun for the overall energy. I say that this sun represents not only what normally the sun would represent, but in this reading, the sun represents an opportunity, not necessarily the opportunity to shine, though. You know? Not necessarily. This gives you the opportunity to be considerate. Consideration is key when it comes to the sun card being out here, because it's showing you that you have the ability to utilize that shine in whichever way that you want to. So it doesn't mean that you have to, because it's a strong masculine energy that represents newness, right? Vitality. And it's like you could preserve that if you choose to do so, or you can exert it. It's truly up to you, but it's definitely there for consideration. All right, now hold that thought. So when we get to this tower card out here, right? This is showing me that this is an electrifying time to release. Some of y'all have been under some burdens and you haven't released, probably in more ways than one, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm just keeping it a being, yo. More masculine energy with this tower, and things that may have you obligated or have you, you know, burdened. It's time to release those burdens. It's time to renew yourself, to regenerate, to perhaps start the process new. And I'm also picking up on this, right? Something's going on in life, right? Usually there always is something going on in life. There's two ways that you can choose to look at this. You can choose to look at it as it's terrible and the weight of it is going to wipe you out, destroy you, or it's destroying everything that's around you. Or you can look at it as the opportunity to create, the jolt of energy that is so shocking and electrifying that you can create and generate out of it. Again, consideration is the key. I'm going to put that in the title for this reading. Consideration is the key here. Now, it's interesting because I say it's about the way that you look at things. You know, when you try to look at the sun, you know, they say don't. I be gazing. Today, as a matter of fact, the sun was beautiful outside. I took a long walk and it did me justice. Now, some of us with this Queen of Swords card in this deck, it's like these ravens, they go, this is a continuation from the Seven of Swords in this deck, which actually ate the sun. Yeah, the ravens ate pieces of the sun and held it with inside. Hey, yo, pause, that's crazy work. But they did. And then they fly around with a piece of the sun in them. So that's kind of like us being representations of God, and we all dwell on the earth with that God particle within us, right? And not for nothing, uniquely, this eye is green on the raven. The green represents health, the heart chakra, which is also the sun. We cooking now. Stop playing. Stop playing. Look, I'm just reading the messages, B. You know, I'm just giving you the mail. So, what that's telling me is that there's a level of consideration, of carrying the heart, right? But in a way that says, let me reflect on memory and let me utilize the heart and the memory and know it by heart, right? Some of y'all might be doing music, poetry, or something that is continuous, repetitive, to where you have to remember it by heart, right? You make that fit where it's supposed to fit, pause. That's crazy work. And you're considering how the heart, something can tug on your heartstrings, I'm getting for some of y'all. And it's not that you're ignoring it, though. You're holding it within, but you're climbing high with it. You're flying high with it, right? You're sitting on high with it as the sun would, and you're kind of protecting the heart while doing that. You're kind of, and I say kind of because you're not dismissing it. You're not discarding the heart. You're not saying, I don't know what the heart feels like. I don't know what it feels like to love, to be loved. You're not saying that. You're actually saying the opposite, that you do know what all of that is about, but this is a time to communicate and a time to share stories of philosophy, of wisdom, of instruction, teaching, even folklore, tales, real stories, you know what I'm saying? Movie scripts, song, whatever it is that you do, for the reason of consideration. Because some of y'all are too involved with people to where it tugs on your heartstrings. A lot of this might have something to do with the holiday energy as well, or it's the point of reflecting on the memory of being attached to people that tugged on your heartstrings, and you vice versa. And that has you in this Queen of Swords energy that says, hey, look, I know what all of that's about. I'm being more cautious now because I'm considerate. I'm considerate of people's hearts. I'm considerate of minds for sure. Now, peep game. This Knight of Cups in reverse, though, this is telling me that someone is on their way to say something to you, to address you, to message you, if they haven't already. For some of you, I'm picking up they may have already. As I finish this description, or as I tell it, y'all may have an idea of who this person even could be before you have that communication with them. This person is like unemotional. They are, what's that phrase that they throwing around a lot right now? Damn, what are they saying? Tone deaf to what is actually happening when it comes to people. They lack emotional intelligence. They're cold. They're either emotionally draining or they are emotionally drained. They're all tapped out. And I don't know if this person is coming to you for assistance, like they need guidance, or they need even energy. But you'll probably know if all of a sudden your energy gets sucked up, pause, because of the interaction with them, should you even interact with them. Beware though, because like I said with the Tower card, you're going to be seeing things as a coin. They have two sides, and it's going to be up to you to determine whether you're going to lift yourself up based upon the circumstances, or if you're going to let it get you down. Now, this Knight of Cups in reverse may have the type of energy lingering that suggests that they want to let those circumstances get them down. You're going to hear it in their speech if that's the case. You're going to see it in their body mannerisms if that's the case. You're going to hear it in their rebuttals and their responses to you of what they can and what they cannot do. And it, again, you'll know who that person is. Again, I'm getting an intuitive nudge that the person is probably looking for guidance or some type of motivation or some type of confidence to make them feel rejuvenated, young again. I got the Tower out here, I got the Sun out here. Vitality. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, it means that they have lost that vitality. They have lost that innocence because they have forgot how to communicate and interpret the messages of the heart. They're just like done with it. You understand what I'm saying? And you're in the Queen of Swords energy. You have experience with it. The Knight of Cups in reverse is giving up on the experience. They don't even want to experience it no more, but it's like you have the experience that's going to have better judgment, better wisdom, and say, look, you ain't even go through it all yet. Like, trust me, I've been through it. I've been around the block. What are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? These are the type of talks you might have with this person, again, if you decide to even engage, because some of y'all are feeling like you know who this person is already, and you're like, oh, here we go again with this shit. Just keeping it a bean, you know what I mean? Bars. But again, you might just turn something around for them. And I'm saying that because the Queen of Swords is in a position where you're being called to communicate. All right? I've seen angel numbers 333 maybe about 6 to 7 hours ago. Haven't seen any other angel numbers after that. But that let me know. Resurface, communicate, say something. So here I am. So this is what I'm saying. This Queen of Swords, I'm a Pisces. So this Queen of Swords out here is letting y'all know. Maybe you just got a message. I don't care if it's 3 words. It's 3,000. You might just have a message to tell. Maybe it's indirect, you know. But say it the way that you need to say it if the time comes. And be aware, again, considerate of people's heart failures. I guess you could say love situations that fell through. Be considerate when you're communicating of how you are being perceived. Don't just think about yourself. Think about how others see you too. Because again, that sun could get the glowing so much that you might get real vibey with it. You know what I mean? And then this person who is already tapped out and dreary and negative Nancy type, you know what I mean? They may take offense to that. Some of y'all with the attitude that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? No, care. This is what I'm telling you. This reading is about consideration. It's the bottom line. Consideration is one of my favorite words because I think it rings louder and stronger than respect. I always say when people, a lot of the time say when people bring up respect, I say consideration right after it. And you take that how you will. All right? But that brings this to a close. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves out there. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I got something out of it. You know what I mean? Until next time, I'm out.